Narakasura was a valiant Asura, demon. Once, the Asura Hiranyaksha was amusing himself by wading through the ocean and beating at the waves with his club and killing living beings of the ocean. Sri Varuna, the god of water, was alarmed at this and ran to Sri Mahavishnu and told him everything. Hearing this, Sri Mahavishnu got up to kill Hiranyaksha. Hiranyaksha, who had assumed the form of a boar, carried the earth on his tusks and ran to Patala, netherworld. As the goddess Earth had come into contact with the tusks of Hiranyaksha, an Asura infant of immense might and power was born. That infant was Narakasura. Taking the infant born from impurity, the sad goddess Earth went to Sri Mahavishnu and requested him to save the child, somehow. Sri Mahavishnu pitied him and gave him Sri Narayanastra, Sri Narayana's weapon, and said, Naraka, so long as this weapon is with you, nobody but me could kill you. Saying this, Sri Mahavishnu disappeared. Narakasura made Pragjotisa his capital and ruled over the Asuras as their emperor for a long time, all the while terrifying the Devas, gods. Once, this Asura took Kaseru by force, the daughter of Tavasta. He brought 16,100 maidens from the women of the earth and the world of gods. They were, in fact, 16,100 mantras. He made them captives at Odakha, on the top of the mountain Maniparvata. He appointed 4 mighty and fearful Asuras, Hayagriva, Nisanda, Panchanada and Mura as gatekeepers of Pragjotisa. As they stood blocking the way up to Devayana, nobody dared to enter Pragjotisa. At the boundary of the country, Murasura had tied 6,000 ropes with a sword at the end of each. So, enemies dared not come near the boundary. When Sri Sugriva, Vanara king of Kishkindha, gave instructions to the monkeys who were sent in search of Sri Sita Mata, about the route they were to follow, he had mentioned about the city of Pragjotisa. Sri Sugriva had given them special instructions to search for Sri Sita Mata in Pragjotisa. Long ago, a king who was the father of 16,000 daughters ruled over a country. While the father and daughters were sitting in the palace, Sri Mahavishnu came there as a hermit. The 16,000 damsels gathered round the hermit. Their father got angry and cursed them. The daughters shed tears and entreated their father for liberation from the curse. He gave them remission and said that in the next birth, they would become wives of Sri Mahavishnu. Another version of this story due to Kalpgate says that the damsels had requested Sri Brahma for liberation from the curse according to the advice of the hermit Sri Narada, and that Sri Brahma had given them liberation from the curse. It was this king, who was the father of the 16,000 damsels, who took birth again as Narakasura. Those 16,000 damsels who had been born as princesses in different places were taken captives by Narakasura and were kept in Odakha. There is a story of sage Sri Narada visiting Dwarka. Sri Krishna was living in Dwarka with his 16,008 wives. Sri Narada, once, wanted to know how Sri Krishna managed to maintain so many wives without any difficulty or quarrels among them. To test it, he first went to the palace of Sri Rukmini Mata where both Sri Krishna and Sri Rukmini Mata welcomed and treated him duly. Next, Sri Narada visited Sri Satyabhama Mata's house where also, Sri Krishna and Sri Satyabhama Mata welcomed and treated him well. In the houses of all the 16,008 wives of Sri Krishna, Sri Narada had the same experience as above. He was wonder-struck at the divine powers of Sri Krishna and returned home praising Sri Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Skanda. Asterisk Ashtabharya, 8 wives of Sri Krishna were Sri Rukmini Mata, Sri Jambavati Mata, Sri Satyabhama Mata, Sri Kalindi Mata, Sri Mitravinda Mata, Sri Satya Mata, Sri Kaiki, Madra Mata and Sri Lakshmana Mata. Once, Narakasura, who had been causing devastation and terror in the three worlds, entered the world of the gods. The gods were not able to withstand the fury of Naraka, who carried away the earrings of Sri Aditi Mata, the mother of Sri Indra, and the large white royal umbrella of Sri Indra to Pragjotisa. Sri Indra went to Dwarka and told Sri Krishna of the harassment he had received at the hands of Narakasura. Sri Krishna rode on his Sri Garuda with his wife Sri Satyabhama Mata to Pragjotisa. They flew over the city and understood the layout of the city, and the precautions taken by Narakasura. The battle began after this reconnaissance. Sri Krishna, Sri Satyabhama Mata and Sri Garuda fought with the Asuras. The mighty Asuras such as Mura, Tamra, Antariksa, Sravana, Vasu, Vibhavasu, Nabhaswan, Aruna and others were killed. At last, Narakasura himself entered the battlefield. A fierce battle ensued in which Naraka was killed. The divine weapon Sri Narayanstra of Naraka was given to his son Bhagadatta, who, later, fought against Pandavas. After the battle, Sri Krishna and Sri Satyabhama Mata went to the world of the gods and returned the earrings to Sri Aditi Mata and the umbrella to Sri Indra. Bhagavata, Skanda 10.